Hi, it's Dark Angel here again on a lovely evening. Um, it rained a lot today, but I love the rain. It cleanses everything. It kind of just purifies, you know, what the sun kind of ginks up to me. That's my thing. Anyway, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about today. Today, I wanted to talk about why I personally do not wear weaves. This is not to bash anyone who does. I think they look great on a lot of people, especially if they're done correctly. Um, it's not like I'm like super against it. I just have my reasons for not wanting to wear them myself. And you know, particularly, there are a few reasons. One, I don't like the idea that a lot of people who have, you know, ethnic hair um, wear weaves as a form of acceptance in the world because they feel that straight hair is acceptable in a business setting, and if they don't want to deal with their own hair on a regular basis, I will just put a weave in, so that, I'm looking like what the corporate world or what America really wants me to look at or as, you know, beautiful. Um, because I just feel that all hair types, all hair colors are beautiful. Um, it shouldn't have to be just the idea of having long black, long brown, long blonde hair, you know, with some wave in it, as, that's 26, 30 inches down your back. That's, you know, everyone doesn't have that length. And, it's not, you know, realistic for some people to have that as their natural length. But I just don't like the idea that a lot of people feel that you're not pretty if your hair is not long and straight. So, I wear my hair naturally. It's not to say that I will not put braids in my hair or twists or, synthetic hair as a protective style, but I just don't put it behind a weave. And again, it's nothing wrong with you wearing one. I just don't do it for myself because I just don't like, the idea that that so many people get wrapped up in it, and, they come to like hate their own hair because it's like they don't want to deal with, either straightening their own hair, so I'll just buy hair that's already straight. And, I just think it puts a negative image on, you know, women with curlier hair to try to conform into the society. Being different is what makes us beautiful. When we all look the same, things get boring. Another reason why I don't wear it is that most of the hair that they get and sell is taken from uh, women around the world. Some of it is sold for the purpose of hair to be sold, but a lot of it is taken from women in, third world countries such as, India. Well, I don't really think India is third world, but you get what I'm saying. They take advantage of certain people who actually offer their hair as religious sacrifices and sell it um, to these big hair companies, and then we see it in the heads of, you know, numerous women around the world. Now, notice I do not just say black women because black women are not the only women who wear weaves. Women of all colors wear weaves. It's just that black women tend to, it's more noticeable on black women because that's not their natural hair texture um, all the time. But every women of all colors and races wear weaves. Um, so the fact that they're taking the hair from these people who are offering it as a religious sacrifice, I think is completely disrespectful. And true, us as, the consumers here, we may say, well, that has nothing to do with me. I don't care how I got it. It's, I'm using it for whatever purpose because I like the way it looks on me. It's what I want. I bought it. I paid for it. I don't care. But me personally, something that is as important as human hair, I care where it comes from because, I wouldn't just want to sell my hair, or see someone else having my hair if I donated it, for a certain cause and I thought that it was, contributing to this and it ends up turning into something completely different. I would be hurt by that. And I'm sure that, a lot of the women in the world, whether they know it or not, I'm sure they wouldn't just offer their hair up for free because, yeah, they're not getting any money for it. It's one thing if you're getting paid to cut and sell your hair, but they're not getting anything. And that's what I think is completely wrong about the whole situation. And some of you may have heard this before. It was on the documentary Good Hair by Chris Rock, where he investigated all of that. So, you can do further research on it as well yourself. But that's, I guess, number two. Number three is I just love my own natural hair. And even though I do give it a break sometimes, I'll put it in braids. I'm probably going to have some Marley twists in about a month or so. And, I do give my hair a break because it needs one, especially with having natural hair. But I like wearing it in its form. I like the fact that it's different. I like the fact that, yeah, you can't just buy my hair anywhere. Not everyone can achieve this because, it's my own. And I just love the way it is. And I'm such an advocate for natural hair, regardless of whatever your texture is, whether it is curly or kinky or straighter or wavy. I just feel that we should all embrace whatever type that we have. Now, for someone who may be experiencing hair loss or anything like that, I would say definitely, if you don't want to, go through the confusion with that, wear a weave or a wig. I would probably do that in a situation like that. But when it comes to the fact that not so much that you don't want to deal with your hair, because I get that you may not want to deal with your own hair. It's not the easiest thing to do because it took me a while to get used to my hair and to accept it. So as far as that reason for wearing weaves, totally fine in my book. I just, I put the effort into my hair because fortunately I have the time. But when it comes to just the fact that people feel that your hair is not beautiful if it doesn't look like, Kim Kardashian or, someone else with 30-inch weaves, I just, because it's not that's not the only form of beauty in the world here, people. It's really not. And, you know, if you think that either you're trying to attract attention from guys, most guys I know don't really care one way or the other. A lot of them prefer girls with natural hairs. I mean, some guys like girls with long weaves and all of that. You know, it's every guy's different, but I would never change my hair for a man. Like, that's not gonna happen. So, or even for my friends, like, if, you know, I may have friends that wear weaves, but, you know, I'm not gonna try to conform into what what they're doing because I'm my own person and I like I like what I like. So that's kind of just you know, a little bit of my ideas behind weaves. You know, I think as I said before, I think weaves look good when they are done correctly. I've seen some pretty jacked up weaves that don't even deserve to be called weaves, but the ones that are done well, you know, they really do look nice. And I mean, it's fine. You know, if sometimes you just want to say, you know, even if you are big about natural hair and you just want to say, hey, I want to switch it up and, you know, do something new, but I don't want to, you know, mess my hair up with heat. That's probably a perfect way to achieve a straighter look without, you know, damaging your own hair with heat. Um, but for me, I just love my own texture. You know, I've gotten away so much from the stigma that straight hair is better and straight hair and long hair is beautiful. I mean, it is, but so is short curly hair or long curly hair, big puffy afro hair. I think it's awesome. And, you know, everyone in the world may not agree with that or they may not be up to speed with that yet, but, you know, I love it. And I know that a lot of women in the world do love their own natural hair. They just may not have a lot of people to tell them that, hey, you know, you are beautiful in your own skin and in your own hair. And that's just the kind of the message that I want to bring out to everyone, that whatever your hair type or texture is, don't ever feel the need to hide it behind a weave because you think that your own hair is not pretty enough. You know, as long as you take care of it, you know, and stay healthy with it, your hair will be beautiful. You know, it is beautiful. So just take that thought with you guys, beautiful people. This goes for men too who do have longer or, you know, some inches in their hair, you know. Not that they would wear weaves unless they're models, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. So that's all for this evening. And again, just taking the wonderful positive energy that is swarming around us. I know a lot of it is negative, but the positive energy is there. We just have to find it, grab onto it, and spread it out. And then we can be filled with so much peace.